course, you always hear him right here on K1 Energy at 9.3 FM. And we got him and a couple friends in the studio. They're promoting a brand new movie. Right now, we got the director, Gabriel Duran. And go ahead and introduce the film. Let us know what it's about, what's going on. What's the purpose behind the movie.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for listening. My name is Gabriel Duran, and I'm the director and writer of Streets of Scion. We actually started this film as a graduate thesis film at UTA. I was a graduate filmmaker, and the film started off as a short film. And sitting down thinking about it, the film was a little bit. It was too much information for what I wanted to do in like a 10-minute piece. Mm-hmm. So the more I thought about it, the more I sat down with professors and were like, hey, why not let's shoot a feature film? So, we sat down, thought about the plan, where we needed to go with the film. I kind of threw everything I learned about filmmaking out the window, and I said, you know what, let's go ahead and just grab a camera, grab some people from the hood, from West Dallas, Oak Cliff, and let's go ahead and see if we can make a film. And let's put it together and let's see what happens. So out of all of this madness came out Streets of Scion, 2 years of filmmaking in blood, sweat, and tears. And matter of fact, me and our editor here, Outlaw, just finished it last night. It was actually rendering last night. So it's been a long journey, man. A lot of reshooting, a lot of headaches, a lot of sleepless nights, but it's done. And we're gonna be screening it Thursday at the Angelica at 9:15. This Thursday at the Angelica. So come check us out, man.
Okay, and it's great to see the whole purpose of K1 Energy at 9.3 FM. We're a community radio station, and I want to say that we're proud of you guys for representing first and foremost Dallas Fort Worth, the Mexicanos out there, and it's a little bit of everybody in this movie. But you shot with a lot of local people here in Dallas. Of course, Microphone Killer.
Yes.
And then, of course, we have Mike Marshall. He's the star of the movie, correct?
Yeah, the film's actually about a biracial kid who grows up living in half Hispanic, half black. And the whole film is based on, how a lot of us have this racial tension within the body and within the hood. We all have to live together. So instead of thinking on the outside, hey, white people discriminate, we still have a lot of that within our own neighborhoods. Right. So basically, that's what it's about. Bobby, the character, goes through life growing up, being half Hispanic, half black. The time that he was being raised by his father, who was a drug dealer, huge in the game as far as on the black side. His dad passes away. So then he's forced to go back into the Hispanic neighborhood. Now he's trying to learn his culture on the Hispanic side. But of course, there's going to be issues because the tension's already there. So it's about this journey of how this character goes through this story and learning the difference between, not being as far as prejudice against your other half or whatever, trying to learn the cultures and trying to stay in the middle of that. It's basically an idea and a concept of, hey, let's sit back and watch this and see what happens and how these two cultures collide and why they collide. So that's basically what the story's about.
Right, in the movie, the title of the movie is Streets of Scion.
Streets of a Scion. And a Scion is a descendant of noble descent. He's a descendant of a noble descent. Anyways, his father was this huge player in the game, very famous. So he's expected to be that same person when he's not. He's definitely not his dad. So now he goes in the neighborhood, they know his father, and they're expecting him to be the same, but Bobby's not that at all. So now he's trying to live up to his father's name and deal with being both Hispanic and black.
And so after, of course, the premiere this Thursday, is there anywhere else people can, are you still working on
It's gonna be touring actually. Once this film is made to hit the festival circuit. In other words,
right.
It's going to be going everywhere from Austin to California, all over Texas. I currently have a film I shot 2 years ago. 2 years ago that's been touring all over the state of Texas, and it continues to tour. And it's one of those films that, with the Streets of a Scion, that we're going to be doing the same thing. I feel like our film is different because, number one, we had $1,500. It took us 2 years to shoot this film. It's done with a lot of passion, a lot of a lot of passion, a lot of different things. So we just came together for 2 years, man. It was like, hey, man, we're going to shoot today. Are you free? Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot. So that's what we've been doing. So it was not a big budget film at all, but the love is behind the film, and when you watch it, you can tell. You can tell.
That's great. And of course, we have Mike Marshall here. He's here. Is this have you acted before? Is this your debut film?
I have acted before, but this will be my debut feature film. I never did anything of this caliber before. It took, like Gabe said, it took about a year and a half just to film it.
Are you from here, or where are you from?
I'm not from here. I grew up in Oak Cliff. I moved there when I was 15. I went to high school there. So the setting and all that was very familiar to me. But I'm actually from Nebraska. I'm all Nebraska.
You're from the, so that was a big change when you come to Oak Cliff from Nebraska, huh?
Nah, not really. I mean,
It's kind of the same.
more Hispanics. I would say that. More Hispanics, but
You definitely sound country, so.
I sound country.
Yeah, you do.
People tell me, I'm like, you from Nebraska? I'm like, yeah. You sound country, man. I lived in Texas 10 years.
That's right. It's Kano and Energy at 9.3 FM. We're going to go ahead and get into some music, and then we're going to get back in with the actors. And the title of the movie is Streets of a Scion.
Streets of a Scion.
That's right. So definitely be able to be on the lookout for that. You know, it's premiering Thursday, Red Party Station Energy at 9.3 FM.